Welcome to Raising Extreme Athletes Uncensored. This is your reality check and home for uncensored, trusted advice and stories from the trailblazers who came before us. Because it takes a strategic village to raise an extreme pro athlete. This is your village. Today, we're going to be talking about adversities, how to deal with adversities. Like it or not, there are going to be adversities. And quite honestly, they are a good thing. So let's talk about adversities. I'm Marina, your host, mother of two aspiring rock climbers and wife to an extreme athlete. Adversity is part of the game. It's just part of the game. The tears, the frustrations, the tantrums, they will be all major players in this game of your sport and life, right? I mean, overall in life, right? What is going to be the reward? Resilience. How to get over these adversities, how to deal with these adversities. Sports gives us so much, and we cannot ignore the difficult stuff, right? Because if we ignore, if we try to protect, if we try to buffer these adversities from our kids, we're really robbing our kids of learning how to deal with adversities. So we need to know how to manage it properly, but still focus on the adversity because they're going to be there. And in sports especially, it is just so in your face. It is so prevalent, right? So make sure to listen to other episodes that I have on the art of losing, about injuries, comparing yourself to others. This is a huge adversity and many more because I focus on different adversities. This is more of understanding that we will have adversities and that we need to manage the adversities. So no matter the adversity, you will always be led back to the conversation in the house. And I say this often, right? What is the conversation going on in your house? How are you handling this conversation? How are you handling this adversity? This is really what it's all about, is how are you managing this adversity? Okay, because this is everything. It's how you talk, how you converse in your house. How are you thinking about the management of this adversity, right? And what I've noticed and what I see, especially with the lifestyle sports, like extreme sports or whatever you want to call them, those non-traditional sports, is that it really comes down to how you speak to your child about the adversity that they are facing. So I really recommend going and listening to each of the specific adversity, like I mentioned, injuries, envy, lack of talent or too much talent, comparison. There are so many in this sport. Losing. I have a whole episode called The Art of Losing, because this is adversity. How you manage it is going to be what really decides for your kid where and how they're going to continue going forth. Okay, how do you guys handle adversity in your house? I want to know, what do you guys do to manage this adversity? And what are some of the adversities that you have faced and your child in their sport or in life in general, right? So I'd love to know more. And like I said, it takes a strategic village, and this is the village. This is the reason why I started this, so that we have this village, this support to really understand and help us get through our own adversities, okay? If you enjoyed this episode, please share it with your friends and leave a review. It's really important. And I want to know what you're going through, how you're managing it, because that's really the most important thing of all.